get to the bathroom, Mike? I think so.
I always get so excited when I see the kids out here because each child is so different and so unique. And there are so many who have so many issues, autistic kids. We had an Asperger's child come out, and she just relaxed and made some connections with her peers. And you see that, and it just reinforces that we have to get our kids back outside.
It's sunrise in southern Montana, and the 7th and 8th graders from Harrison School are just arriving at the Hollowtop Outdoor Primitive School. They bring with them nothing but simple provisions, clothing, and expectations. For the next 3 days, they'll be hiking, exploring, and learning about the natural world, each other, and themselves. Their teacher and guide during this experience is Thomas Elpel.
We have a whole generation of kids that has a completely mental existence. They have their academic life at school, they go home, they watch movies, they play video games, they have the internet, or if they do something outside, perhaps they do sports. And that's good, but they don't really get beyond the lawn grass to see what else is out there. I think that for older generations like ourselves, we didn't have the electronic media distractions that kids do now. And so we grew up playing in the woods or playing in the vacant lots around us. And that's important, because when you go out and you're building forts out of sticks or out of scrap lumber, you develop a sense of the real-world engineering that goes into how things fit together, what works and what doesn't work. For kids that are growing up without that have a completely mental existence, are really missing something. And it's kind of like having a brain in a box on a shelf. I mean, what good is it if you can't connect it to the real world and do something with it?
Basically, like Toby, we're going to learn about different kinds of plants and how to build a fire.
I heard there's a lot of fire starting in like flint and steel or the bow and drill.
We're going to stalk some wildlife.
We're going to learn about different kind of flowers.
We search for our own food. We do just about everything they did a long time ago.
These kids will be out here for 3 days and 2 nights, and in that time frame we're going to immerse them as deeply as we can into the wilderness skills. And so they'll learn how to start fires by rubbing sticks together. They'll be sleeping in shelters that are built out of sticks and bark, and learning primitive cooking methods, learning outside, doing these hands-on tactile things. First of all, it kind of bypasses the sort of academic channels and just goes right into the body. It's kind of learning at a little bit deeper level. And the other thing is that the kids enjoy it. They they don't get excited about sitting there staring at a book trying to understand the world, but when you give them a chance, unleash them on the real world, that they get a chance to do things with their hands and find out how things work, they really get excited about learning.